Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So this is more of a vlog, but I wanted to kind of talk about something, I guess. So as most of you know, I have RA and fibro and stage 4 kidney disease, chronic kidney disease, and I'm on a lot of medication. And between the illnesses with the fibro fog and the pain and blah, 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 and all the medications I'm on, and I have, diabetes and high blood pressure and all those things, chronic migraines. So I have a lot of medication. And this happens to me quite a bit, and I never put the videos up. I end up chucking them. And then I take the canvases that I make and either will paint over them or whatever. And I thought this time I'm going to put this video up and talk about it because I want it to be, I want this channel, I guess this year, to be more of whatever I want it to be and not just, I guess I want other people to know that if they go through it, it's okay. There's other people going through it. So as you can see, I have a drawing there and I'm starting to paint it. And what happened was, and this happens quite a bit, I will start out a painting, just sitting playing, and I throw the camera on all the time just in case, and that's when I'll usually put them up to speed through. So I completely forgot how to draw and paint. And when I say that, I'm not kidding. I was blank. And so this took me about 2 hours, and you're going to see it go through a transformation, and I'm still not happy with it. I have it sitting here, and the eyes are painted out, and I don't know. But I started painting, I started drawing, and I started painting, and I literally forgot what I was doing. And I was so upset that I just didn't know what to do. And I kept going forward because I thought, come on, like I've done this for years and years. I mean, 15 years I've been drawing. So, and I do know as I get older and my illnesses progress and medications change or have to get stronger or whatever, my mind is not the same. And that's okay. I understand that. But this is the only thing I really love in life. I just to sit and draw. If I don't draw or paint or do something creative for a day or so, I start going insane. And I can't explain it. I'm sure you understand. So I'm painting this and I'm lost, literally lost. And I don't know what to do. And I don't know if, like I said, anybody goes through that, but it's almost as if Alzheimer's hit. And I don't mean to make light of that, Alzheimer's or people that have it, or family members or what have you. That is what it's like. It's like if you ever have had a panic attack where you are maybe in the middle of a store or, wherever, and your panic attack hits and you lose idea of where you're at. Where am I? What's going on? Like with this panic attack, it's like the weirdest feeling, anxiety attack, whatever. And I mean, look at her eyebrows. I was struggling. It's as if I put this down for the first time and just started painting. And it's bizarre. And like I said, this happens to me quite a bit. And I don't know what, I don't know what to do. And last night I was sitting there and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put this video up and I'm going to put this vlog up. And like I said, just to let others know that it's maybe if they go through this, it's not just them. You're going to see, like I said, the struggle that I have, the background, everything. And it's really a shame because a lot of us who struggle with any type of chronic illness, we're not either taking seriously with things that we go through, or the pain, or the fog, or whatever it is. Changing our medications. You guys know how harsh that can be. And it seems like it's really not taken that seriously, because as the same as mental illness, it's almost like, I've heard people say, and people have said this to me as well, that I say these things because I want attention or people to feel sorry for me. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I'm fine. But this does happen, and I do go blank, and I do almost forget where I'm at or forget what I'm doing, or, you know, it's crazy. And I don't do it for attention. I don't do it because I've never put these up before. I've never talked about this in, or this part of me before, because it's embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing to me. I think I've mentioned this before about having a wheelchair or a walker. Please don't take this the wrong way. Do not be embarrassed if you use a wheelchair or a walker. That's not what I'm saying. But, they were prescribed to me and told me to use them years ago due to the RA and whatnot. And I couldn't. I wouldn't. I would suffer through to the point of where my legs hurt so bad. I mean, I've fallen down steps. It's bad. So, because out of embarrassment for myself, and being an overweight individual makes it even worse. More pressure on the joints and all that goes along with it. I've tried a lot of things to lose weight. I've done keto and paleo and all that kind of thing. Now, I started Weight Watchers last week. I'm down almost 6 pounds, which I'm thrilled. That was a week. And of course, we all know the first week or two you lose a lot because it's water and weight and all that kind of stuff. But I'm doing good and I'm happy. Once in a while, I have a lot of points that I've taken over and all that kind of stuff, and I'm really happy with it. So, but I mean, look at this. Look at this drawing. Now I'm going back to reshape the face. What the heck? I don't even know. And it's I don't know. I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard to, I love doing my channel, and I love doing paintings, and I love doing showing you different products or different ways to go to the dollar store or things to use at home. I've been doing that for years. I'm very lucky because my channel has grown, and so I'm very lucky. But this is just a part of me that I just felt, and it could get me, people leaving my channel, and I understand that. It's your prerogative. The same as when I speak about my son committing suicide, or if I talk about my Wiccan beliefs, or eclectic witch, or anything like that, or show tarot card. I mean, I lose so many viewers, and look, you have every right to do as you choose and follow who you choose. I get it. I'm not an artist. I'm not somebody who does phenomenal work. I just do what I do. And if you like it, I think that's fantastic, and it makes me happy. And if you don't, I just say, okay, next, what else can I do? But part of the reason is, like I said, as I get older, and all this medication, everything like that, and the illnesses, it gets harder. So, please have a little patience if I put up something that you might look at and be like, girl, but yeah, so I just wanted to talk about this and kind of put this out there. And, if you're interested and, you want me to talk about this more or vlog about this more, let me know. I'm going through a lot of self-discovery this year. That's what I'm trying. That's my word for the year, is self-discovery. It's always breathe. And the year of Kelly, I say, which my daughter told me that it's the year of everybody, and that most people are sick of hearing that. But I need to, I am, I guess is the better word, going to try to take care of myself a little bit better and do things that I love, regardless of how they come out, and be more honest. And not that I'm not honest on here. I mean, I'm pretty, I'm pretty honest. You guys know pretty much, things. This was one of the only things that, and besides, I'm having my period for a month at a time, and that's nobody, who wants to know that? But yeah, so, I'm just going to add a little bit more, about my medications and what it does to me, the illnesses. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And like I said, I'm not changing this channel to be like, oh, all about me and my health, but that is part of who I am. A lot of you, see that my husband has been putting up some paintings and stuff like that because it's therapy for him as well. I am very lucky that you guys watch my channel or watch my, videos or whatever. But, I want him to be well. Losing my son really changed us in so many ways, so deeply and so strangely and so sadly. And for my husband, he likes painting, and he likes, he doesn't always get the chance to do it due to him working, but, he's a writer, so he works for companies and writing, all their press releases and copy for the websites and all that kind of thing. So he's, he'll get called on at the last minute. So he might have a video planned, and then that comes through. And of course that takes precedence, him working. But I want him to be able to have an outlet and a place too. I know he probably won't be going over his paintings, talking about his feelings. But a lot of you have messaged me and emailed me about wanting him and I to do like vlogs together, or sit and almost like podcasts in a sense, but not a podcast kind of thing, and talk about all kinds of stuff, art and life, and and then I get those a lot. And then somebody, and I cannot recall who, left a comment the other day about the same thing. And I said to my husband, we should just try and just sit down and see, if people even have an interest of you and me just sitting there and kind of talking about things that happened that week, or, whatever. Also, I think something that I want to do is husband and wife, like what the husband goes through when the wife is chronically ill, because we don't hear about that at all, hardly at all. I know you guys will be sending me links and stuff in my emails, but of different things, but like, it is hard for the husband. And if you have a good husband who helps you or takes care of you and that kind of thing, we're lucky, because a lot of people don't. And, but for those who do, it is hard for them. And then there's people out there who are alone, who go through these things that, I go through, or you might go through, and they're alone. And that's really why I started my channel years ago, was to be there for people like that, to do art and teach art to people. I was always told, because when I had gotten sick, I was starting doing art and all that kind of thing. And I was told, like, oh, don't expect to be able to do that for a long time, blah, 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 blah. You'll lose your hands and this and that. And luckily, medication helped push that off a little bit. But brain-wise, I'm just a mess, on top of, everything else in life. And I've talked about this before, the coronavirus, and how, I don't care what, except California, who's been on consistent lockdown. I'm in Jersey, and we're not on lockdown. We were on lockdown for a month or so. But, it's almost like we're having herd immunity here. It's kind of like, like, oh, just be safe, wear your masks, but have at it. Because if you saw the restaurants and it's just insane, and nobody wears their mask. And half the people I speak to aren't going to get a vaccination. So what's the point? And we don't know what the vaccination is going to do to us. What's the point? It's like, you know what I mean? You hear all these things. And it's like people like me who have to stay home, we're like, what do we do? And I know there's a lot of anti-maskers out there and all the things, and this is not a debate or who's right, who's wrong. But, it's hard, because people that are, have immune problems and that kind of thing, deficiencies, you know, we are kind of the ones who are pushed to the side. It's like, you know, well, if you're concerned for your health, stay home. So what are we to do? You know what I mean? It's just, it's a mess. And like I said, now I know there's people who don't believe in it. So I mean, you know, you have to do what's right for you, and I totally get that. And I'm not, you know, dogging anybody who believes this, that, the other. That's your choice. That's why we're here. It's a free choice. So that's it. I just wanted to come on and talk about this mess that I made. I did kind of save her. I hate the hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It came out a little bit better when I walked in here today, but the background's a little dark, which you'll see. And I don't know. But I'd love to hear your opinions and your views and your feelings if you are somebody like me. I know quite a few of you have, you know, chronic illnesses, and I'd really like to know what you guys are thinking and feeling, and do you ever go through the same thing like this as me? You know, do you ever feel like you are just so insignificant in this world at times, you know, or not believed, or, I mean, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, and I'm going to tell you something else I feel bad about, and maybe some of you relate to this as well. You know, I'm on Social Security. I'm on SSI, disability, I mean. And the reason is because I've been sick since I was 27. And, you know, my work history, they only went back so far. They didn't go back my full work history. They do it a certain way and blah, blah, blah. So I didn't get SSD. I had to get SSI, fine, disability, you know, whatever. So I get like certain parts of it. It's insane. So there are people out there who also get SSI, even SSD, and live on their own. And they really don't get any extra for the virus or for it. Like, they don't get extra money a month. I don't get extra money a month. Now, I'm lucky my husband, you know, works. But, you know, wonder if they have to order their food in and have it delivered, or order it and pick it up and they have to pay a charge. Or, do you know what I mean? Our money issues have gone up too. I'm not saying give us $3,000 a month, but do you know what I mean? There should be some sort of an allowance there for things, you know, whether you have to drive your car to go get it or pay Uber to go, whatever. And it never was in, you know, we're just not in consideration of all that thing. So I hope the next 4 years are better for all of us. I hope everybody stays safe. I hope this didn't make people angry because I did this, you know, and talked about this kind of thing. But I just had to come on here, and I don't know. I've been going insane all evening because I just feel stupid, and I feel, I don't know. So I love you guys, and as always, please remember, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. You guys rock, and please let me know your experiences. You know, you can hit me up here, Facebook, email, everything's down below, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. I love you guys. Bye-bye.